All right, today we're going to go through some of the elements of a background and some declarations and properties that you can apply to a background. And we're going to just focus right now on the body background, but you can use the background in many other places. So we might do a separate lesson on some other ways that you can do that. So let's take a look here at the body. And so we're going to do, I've added some of the different elements here in the assignment, so you can take a look at that and then we can add those here. The first step is we want to add a background color to the body. And so background color, we'll just do azure. Remember, you can use your color picker over here if you like in order to play around with it. But let's just make sure that this goes. We're going to go step by step each level of the assignment. And you're going to be able to add all of these background things in this one body rule. So you can see that it changed and it gives me my body background. So we're good so far. Now let's look at the next one. The next one is add an image property to your body background declaration. So what we're going to do here is we're going to, rather than using a background color for the body, we're going to go in here and add an image. So the way we do that is we do background dash image URL in parentheses, and then we put the link to the image that we're going to use. And I've created an image that we can use, but if you want to, you can go to the web and get an image and put the link, the direct link there. So if you went in Google, search some image, you could do that. But I'm going to give you an image that I've uploaded, paper background.jpg. Now that is on my site, but let's just go and get an image here. So we'll do a water image, right? And we'll do, just to show you that you can go here to Google, get this image, and you can take that and use it here instead. Save work and show web page. Cool, right? All right. Now, what I'm going to do is do paper background, which is one that I used and I thought was appropriate for the Gettysburg Address, or paper background, that's right, .jpg. So you see what this does here is that this has an image about this big and it repeats it over and over again, okay? And so you'll have to decide, do you want a large image just once on the page, or is it something that can be repeated? And we're going to play around with that here in a second. So that's item number 2. Take a background image URL and add it to the site. Okay, next is add an image property to repeat, and it defaults to repeat horizontally, meaning going this way, but I want us to change it, and I want us to have it go, if we wanted to do just horizontally, instead of just keep going over and over again, then we're going to do background repeat, repeat X along the X-axis. The X-axis goes this way, and so this is just going to repeat just one way, like that. And if I want it to, I can change that to repeat on the Y-axis, which is this way, up and down, vertically, and I can do save work and show web page, and you'll see it goes like that. Now, as I said, the default, if I don't have that in there, if I don't have a repeat, it's just going to keep repeating for the entire page. Okay? So that's item number 3. Item number 4 is we want to do it so it doesn't repeat. Okay? So we're going to do background, repeat, and then the thing is no repeat. So this is just going to give me one image rather than repeating over and over again. Now, if you have a large image, it doesn't need to repeat. Like that water image that we put in there doesn't need to repeat. But this is a smaller image. Okay? So that's item number 4. I want you to be able to do it so it doesn't repeat. And then I want you to show how you can position it in such a way, rather than it just defaulting to the upper left of the screen, which is what this does. I want you to come in here and I want you to put it where you want it to. So that means you're going to do background, position, right top. So where do you think this is going to show up? Exactly. Okay. So the one last thing I show you before we get to our little extra credit assignment is I want you to show you how you can do this all in one. You can do it all sort of in shorthand, and you can do background, Azure. I don't really need to do that because I've changed it. URL, paper, background, JPEG, no repeat, right top. Okay, so that's just all there in one thing. You can, because the background accepts it. So you're using the background declaration, and then these are the properties. And what it does is it's basically saying it's looking for the things in order. So it's color, image, repeat, no repeat, right top. Okay, you may not use that much. I don't see it all that much, but if you see it, I don't want you to be completely confused. All right? So that's what I want you to do. I'm going to replace that with the text that we had. And with this, the paper background, we probably would want it to go the whole time. In order to make it look right, we could get rid of the background color, just have the paper background, and it would repeat, and it would look fine. But your extra credit assignment is a kind of cool thing, and you see this more and more on the web, and this can help you understand sort of why it's there, is you can attach an image so it stays in one place. And I'll show you what I mean by that. So right here, okay. Right now, if I scroll down, it's going to go up. But sometimes you want the image to stay there even if you're scrolling. So what we can do here is do some extra credit assignment, and rather than having the background repeat, or we'll have the background repeat, no repeat, and we're going to do a background attachment fixed, and we're going to have the background position right top. And rather than using the paper background, I thought it would be a nice image to put over here and put a little picture of Lincoln. So I copied this Lincoln small JPG, which is in your extra credit assignment, and now if I did everything right, oops, let's take a look. My code, I should have an image here, but I must have written my code wrong. Lincoln small JPG, background image, repeat, no repeat. All right, can anybody see if you can find it before Mr. O'Leary? Background color, Lincoln dash small. Let me make sure that that's what I called it. Lincoln small JPG. All right, well, let's go back to paper background and see if what's going on here. Paper background. Sometimes I make mistakes in code. It happens. I don't see it though. All right, well, let me show you how this works, and I'll see if I can figure out why that's not there. But you see, so when I scroll down, the image stays there. You can use the paper background image here, and if I figure it out, I'll put a note up on the top. But all I really wanted you to do was to see how you could fix the image. And all you have to do is put this background attachment fixed. Though make sure that if you have any of your repeat stuff needs to be removed as well. Okay?